So there was another reason that he built this big house, not just because of his family. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, so another reason that he wanted the house to be so large and sort of stately and no expenses spared is that he really wanted to put St. Paul and Minnesota on the map, sort of to show the people on the East Coast that had a lot of money, were wealthy, magnates, that St. Paul was a place that you could come to. And so when they came here, he wanted to be able to show off the fact that there was wealth here too, that he had done this big thing, and that they shouldn't sort of snub their noses at the Midwest.
And I'm sure he proved that. I'm sure he made the point.
I think so.
Don't you
I think
think?
when you just walk in, you're pretty surprised.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes, right, exactly.
So this is quite the dining room.
It is, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, and this is what, before camera rolled, we talked about the ceiling. The ceiling is what?
It's 24 karat gold leaf.
That's a commitment.
It is a commitment,
Yeah.
yes. I think my favorite facts about it too is that it's 3 times more gold leaf than they actually needed to put it on the ceiling.
They didn't need all the gold that they put up.
No.
James
So-
J. just thought it'd be good?
Correct. So it's about, it's close to a pound, but really they only needed about 1/3 of a pound max to cover all of the gold leafing on there. But what's so fun about it is that this, as well as the Venetian leather wall covering, would have made this room really sparkle during dinner parties. And
Okay.
so with the gas lights flickering, candlelight, it would have made this sort of shimmery effect off of the walls and the ceiling, which really pointed a lot to a very literal translation of the Gilded Age in a lot of ways.
There we have it. Yeah, gilded.
Gilded.
Take a look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this
houses.
leather, it's funny how it looks, because we are here in the middle of the summer.
Correct.
There's humidity in this house, and this is what happens to leather and humidity. In the middle of, if we were here in the middle of December, it wouldn't look like this, would it?
It would be a little bit tighter, yes.
Tighter.
More taut. It looks smoother on the wall.
So when they weren't entertaining and the family was around, this is where they ate.
Yes, this was the family dining space. We call it the breakfast room. But I like to imagine them here. James J. Hill loved to eat grapefruit for breakfast. He had half a grapefruit almost every morning for breakfast, right? And so I just love to picture James J. Hill, just railroad magnate, sitting down for his half a grapefruit. And often he liked a cherry on top.
There you go. A little sugar on that, please.
Right, just a little bit, yeah.
Let's first talk about this thing. Do you have any idea, like... She's like,
John
no.
here is like, did you get your flashcards?
So, came with the house.
Okay, yeah, it was built in the house, yep.
And I'm sure during an art, like gallery night that he had, that somebody was sitting there.
You know, Hill loved to show off. I mean, in the best of ways. We see that in the opulence of the home.
Yeah.
So you can imagine just how often this was used to grace people who were in the home. Today, we don't get to play it as often. However, it is fully restored. It went through an incredible restoration just 5 years ago. But what that has spearheaded for us is this desire to continue to bring music into the home.
Yeah.
A nice little fun fact of the basement is that when the Archdiocese was here, there are stories of the nuns strapping on roller skates and skating down here.
Because you can.
You can. And you can tell during the restoration of the home in the 1980s, the bright white marble are the pieces that were replaced, and then we have a little bit more faded marble, and those are the original. And again, those skates cause a lot of scratches on this floor.
It's marble head to toe here.
It is. It was
And this
easy
is
to
the
maintain.
basement.
And this was the basement.
I call it the lower level then.
Yes.
Yeah. And what was down here?
So we had the kitchen. This is where the staff were primarily working. So you have the kitchen, you have the servants' dining room, we have the boiler room in the back. There is a lovely veranda right behind us.
Yeah.
There is the ice room, the refrigerator.
It's cool, isn't it?
It's a fantastic space.
Yeah.
It's one of our favorites down here. We have a wine cellar.
And they had a lot of space. I mean, the people who worked here
Absolutely.
had a lot of space.
This is as much room as there is above us in the grand hall.
Yeah. It's the servant sitting room.
Yeah. Complete with the original table from the Hills Lower Town house before they built their home up here.
This was their dining room.
Yeah. The servants' dining room.
I don't think it's too shabby.
It is not at all.
I think it's really nice.
I know, it's fantastic.
Yeah. And the kitchen.
The kitchen.
The staff had to love this.
It was great. You know, Mary really thought of everything because she loved to be in the kitchen. She would oftentimes find herself down here canning during the end of the summer season.
Yeah.
You'll notice in here there are hardwood floors instead of the same marble that we
sure.
saw out there, and that's because Mary knew it would be gentler on the feet of her staff so that they could be working in here.
And how did they transport the food up?
They had a dumbwaiter.
They had a dumbwaiter.
They had a dumbwaiter just around the corner there, so they were able to pop it in there and bring it up to the floor that they needed to.
This is very Downton Abbey, you know.
It is in St. Paul.
In St. Paul.
It's St. Paul's Downton Abbey.
Yeah.